Oh man, I was all about that beat today. I was just sitting there like, oh yeah, get that countdown. I don't know why. I'm just in a weird place today. Hi, how is everybody doing? I apologize. We are approximately 30 minutes early based on the schedule time because I'm an idiot. And when I scheduled it, it was before I realized that YouTube had messed up time zones for people in Central like me. And so we're going about 30 minutes early to schedule time, or 30 minutes late for the time it was actually supposed to happen, because I'm good at it. But it's my birthday, so you got to forgive me. Yeah, that's a good excuse, right? All right. I am not alone today. I've got the hubby with me, who is muted right now. Hubby.
Hello. I was reading chat. Apparently I can't read and talk at the same time.
And that is a picture of our cat McGonagall, which is so cute and horrifying at the same time. We've got another cat with us, this one of the Leo variety. We've got a Megan.
Hello.
And all hail the glory.
Oh, how could you? Don't. Hi, everybody. It's so lovely to be here.
We may have to get into some compliment bondage for Glory later.
Oh, yeah. I don't, when the subbies start, acting up.
So, would anybody like to introduce themselves, starting with the hubby? Go, Brian, go.
I'm the hubby. I do things.
I did not warn him that I was going to make him do an intro and an outro. Now he knows. Is that it? That's all.
There is no safety among loves.
I'm assuming sleep sausage today.
You could issue surpluses today. Got it. Alrighty. So, anybody else want to do an intro? I don't want to foist it upon anyone except for the hubby.
I'm good.
I'm just here for Charlie and to celebrate and maybe catch some words.
Same here.
Oh God, words.
We're here regularly enough that they should know who we are.
Right.
Look, I don't mean to be like those kids in the high school lunchroom. Like, don't you know who I am? Like, it's just more like, hey, we're people, but we're really here for the party.
In high school, I didn't have to do that because I had like a little mini cult around me. They were like, "Don't you know who that is?" And like, I didn't have to say it because I loved my mini cult. I was apparently one of the mean girls and didn't realize it, except for they actually tried to get a bronze Buddha installed where I used to sit in the morning while we waited for them to unlock the doors when I graduated. And they wouldn't because it's a Buddha. And they're like, okay, can we just get a statue instead? And they're like, no. So, I do know for a fact that at least one person graffitied the spot that I used to sit and put my name there.
Nice.
It made me feel seen.
I mean, that is a form of immortality, I think.
Like everybody from my small hick town, I pooped in high school. All right. Let us see who and what is in the chat. We have me. Except for it's not really me. That was the hubby testing to see if it was me. And then we realized that he was logged in as me.
Oh, okay. I was wondering.
I was like, what is Charlie doing?
Yeah. Amateur first-time streaming move.
Well, I forgot that I had signed in on the iPad Pro to try it out for streaming. And I just sent him the link and he logged in and then it was me. And I was like, why are there two of me here? What's going on? What is happening? Are those my feet? Glory is also doing double duty. Oh, look, it's real hubby with. Oh, I forgot that was your profile picture on the.
Oh, yeah, no, that's all right. I saw it and I thought it was hilarious because that was I thought we'd use the cat instead.
Oh, that is wonderful. Spence is here.
Hi,
Spence. Eva is here. Hello, Eva.
Hello.
Hey.
CB is here. Thank you, CB. Yeah, it's been a day, but luckily we got to watch many a person die in the 3 party today. It was a bloody good time. Thank you, Spence. Ooh, Oh, Tom is here. Hello.
Yeah, since he was on his way out to go do deliveries, I'm like, today's Charlie's birthday. We're having a party. He's like, I can't. Okay, I will. Basically, it's like, like we're bad at even knowing what week we're in, so we all like will yell at each other. Did you know Mom's birthday's coming up? And they're like, wait, what? That this month?
Oh,
Her birthday has not changed our entire lives, but we're still like, this month?
you sure?
Yeah.
I am just excited to know that YouTube actually sent out notifications.
Yeah, I got it right as the little countdown timer started.
That gives me a little bit of hope. Yep, we are starting to lurly.
Literally. Like it's later.
Lurly. Little late.
We could make a comment about gay time, but anyway.
Oh, honey, this is not gay time because I didn't show up like covered in glitter going, what?
What? I was just like this walking to my bathroom. What?
What?
Come on.
Lurley. She coined it. Yump there and Lurley.
My caboodle still has a pot of glitter in it just for going out clubbing. It's been that long since I've been out clubbing. I'm like, no, you have to coat yourself in glitter.
Hello, Natalie.
Hey,
And
Nat.
you. Welcome to the Ponzi Chef Brian. That sounds like a hashtag to me.
Real quick. I hear Ponzi Chef Brian has already been making dumplings today, birthday dumplings.
Yes, we've already started round one, and because I know at least Lori will be like excited about this, I'm having freaking crib toast.
Yeah.
Homemade from scratch.
Ooh. I
Have you
mean,
got Texas toast to actually put it on, make it on?
Nice.
Right.
Do it right.
Sounds delicious.
mhm.
All the cardamom. Thank you.
Birthday. Eva knows. Eva for Monarch. Yes.
Even for Monarch, we are not worthy of.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
But oh my goodness, yeah, it's been tough. If anybody wants to do things, yes, thank you. The coffee is awesome. That is amazing. Thank you. Hello, Meadow. How are you doing? Do you feel refreshed after murdering so many things? Bob and Eliza are dead. Bob and Eliza are dead. May they never return. It was wonderful. 3 people frozen to death. It was great.
We're talking about Sims, right? Like, I'm just not aware of the storyline today.
Oh, yeah. Black Widow 100 baby challenge. So
Okay.
she has to seduce, marry, get pregnant by, and then kill each of the baby daddy's baby parents, whatever, because they're of all genders. Because the Sims actually understands us. Anyhow. Yeah, built a murder porch, put Thunk, Eliza, and Bob on there, sealed it off so they couldn't get off, and watched them freeze to death. It was amazing. That's so much.
Wow. There's so much to unpack there.
If you're not watching the replay,
I know.
I believe the playlist is on Meadows' channel. I'll have to double check.
Okay.
Cat
Yeah, that's where I've caught it before. Was on Meadows' channel. I just obviously did not watch today because I missed the murder porch.
Oh, the murder porch. And then the murder gnome that just kept showing up and attacking people because they weren't being properly venerative. Like, so many people got struck by lightning. Like, it was everything. It was
nice.
So good. I loved it. Huh?
Eva is a fantastic hype woman, don't you think?
Yes.
She has mad skills.
Thank you. We are definitely going to do some words today. Thank you, because I really want to get to writing, and I have not been. But I may have figured out how I can make one of the stories work that's not going to cause me to have an anxiety attack. That's the problem that I've started happening to me lately is I'll sit down to write, and the anxiety meter starts to... And it's really upsetting. It's really frustrating because I don't want to be that person. And I had an idea that is written here because I'm not showing it to anybody, not out of I'm afraid you'll steal it, but I feel like I hurt myself that anytime I say, hey, this might be the thing that fixes it, when I say it out loud, that makes it not work. I'm starting to get superstitious that way. So this may be the thing that fixes it. I don't know. We'll see in a minute. Alrighty. That reminds you of the scene from the beginning of Iron Man 1 with Pepper's birthday, and Tony completely forgets. Yeah, it's been a day.
Yay, glitter bombs.
Glitter everywhere. Plus, we are very, very queer in this house, and we'll occasionally just sweat glitter. We don't know where it comes from. Like, we will have taken a shower and everything's fine and not touched anything with glitter on it, and then just move just right, and there'll be glitter, like right on your cheek, somewhere, and just like.
It happens to you too. I thought it was just me.
No. Yeah, no, I mean, glitter really is the herpes of the craft world for sure. Oh dear! It's already started.
Oh no, it's the bane of most worlds. We try to stop. You know, it's nothing. There's nothing worse than like glitter for New Year's Eve that you're still sweeping up while you're getting ready for Halloween. 10 months later.
It's just a lifestyle choice.
Yeah.
It's how I ward away my ex, in fact.
Thank you, Alexis.
No joke. No, like he like absolutely hated glitter and like literally stopped talking to somebody who glitter got bombed him once at a con. And I'm like, this is how I keep my ex away. Let me coat myself again in glitter.
Okay, I'm going to try to read this all out. Eva says, my sim had a first date and got a gold medal. Then immediately after the gold medal flashed on the screen, her date laughed hysterically and died from being too playful. They were bowling.
There are a lot of unknown dangers in Sims that I am just not aware of.
Like today, I found out that you can actually angry poop in Sims. Because I did not know angry poop was a thing. They can get
I didn't know anyone over the age of like 4 could angry poop in general, but okay.
They storm off to the bathroom, just stomping their feet, and they just sit there on the toilet, just feeling their emotions as they go. It's like, what? What are you smoking?
That is bizarre.
I kind of want some.
There's. Really makes me wonder about the culture at the, at the Sims developing meetings.
Doesn't it, though? Doesn't it? I mean, just so many questions. I have so many questions. I don't know how long we're going to be streaming tonight. Probably for 2 to 3 hours, but not like way into the night because I'm going to have like a dumpling feast tonight, and I need time to like process that before. So.
Will it be very Kung Fu Panda-y?
There's actually, it's going to be like the manhwa version of that because a lot of them are Korean dumplings.
Ah, very nice, very nice. So envious.
Nice.
I'm so excited. You have no idea. Hello, Jules.
Hi, Jules.
Thank you. Thank you, Alexis. Let's see. I wouldn't know where to start with that sort of game. However, whoa, 26,000.
Wow.
Very nice. Very nice. 26 million, maybe, because there's.
Yeah, 26 million. I thought you were just like doing a humble brag. Like, I wouldn't know how to do that on the game, but my word count. And then I was like, oh, wait, that's in the millions. Because.
I mean,
like,
Charlie would be surprised if like your 10-year no wordy is in the 26 million something. Like, yeah, that wouldn't surprise me one bit.
Oh, like CB though. I just almost had a thing of like, and while you all were talking, I just did 26,000 words. I mean, because I am the awesome
glitter sweat.
I guess that's another one of those things that I need to add to the list of, I always wished ... but I should have been more specific. Because I've got a lot of those in my life. Like, I always wished I was a vampire, and now I sweat glitter. I guess I should have been more specific.
I miss an era back when, queens would just rub their glitter up on me at the parties. I miss that. They're like, oh, here, you don't have any glitter. Let me rub my face on you. And it's like, thank you, darling.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
Yes. Oh God, it's everywhere forever.
it is everywhere forever.
And I think that they banned tinsel in a bunch of countries or
And
states
it's
now.
kind of like
Christmas tinsel.
and it's kind of like a friend of mine's handbag that, like, once it gets lost in your house, forever shall it haunt your destiny. Like, I don't know how she does this. Like, you will give it back to her. You will see her leave with it, get in her car, drive off. You will turn around and it's sitting on the couch. And it's just like, how did you leave your bag here again? Like, I specifically handed it to you at the door, saw you exit the house. I don't remember you sitting it down. I don't.
I mean, it's a certain kind of magic, I think.
Well, she is a certain kind of magic. She confused everybody at her wedding so much because she showed up in a leather jacket, leather pants, and red Khalil Gibran for it. And the rest of the aunties were just like, it was so wonderful.
Sounds gorgeous.
I loved it. Hello, Nikki, and thank you. Yeah. Yeah, they did, I think. Alrighty. So, I am caught up on the chat. And, oh, that. The playlist for the triple play, for the 3-play, that's on Meadows' channel, correct?
There's one on Meadows, and then there's also one on mine.
Okay. I was telling people where they could watch the replays easily, and I was trying to make sure that I give them the.
Yeah, I'm more like a tell me more about this murder porch. And so I was like, where can I go to find?
Like,
Meadows channel.
Okay.
It's so so much death. So much death. Alrighty. So
It just seems very gothic to me. I love it.
well, especially with Orla, because Orla must be appeased.
Yeah.
Orla must be all of the appeased because she gets very upset if there is not sufficient or visible meta. Because sometimes the game gets weird and the camera doesn't let you zoom in. I'm sorry, I opened my phone to pull up a timer and Wolf sent me in a very inappropriate birthday picture that was just sitting there waiting for me when I opened my phone. I am grateful for
Probably
my
need
friend.
to get back for the song we had him listen to.
This is true.
Or I had him listen to last night. I made sure he listened to the song.
Oh no.
Yeah. Because I can do important things like that as the boss. I can be like, hey, you got to come in
Oh,
here
I
and
haven't
sit
done what
down
I
and
normally
listen
do yet.
to the song.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Oh yes.
I've been missing out.
What is
Oh,
it?
look, it looks so good.
So it's 3 cheese tortellini. And then I made an extremely fast cheese sauce, which basically included an entire bag of sharp cheddar cheese and heavy cream.
Nice.
Nice.
And then salt, pepper, paprika, and a little bit of dill.
Sorry, but you're trapped back here with me. You wanted to come back here.
Maha
I'm not getting up
traps.
and doing the door. I'm not getting the door right now. You're just stuck.
Yep.
Alrighty. Teach her to make bad life decisions. Anywho. But the replay will be on your channel even if it's not on the playlist yet, because the murders take place at Meadows' channel.
It's true.
Meadow. Let's see. You had banned hairpins. Oh yes. Oh yes, the vacuum cleaners. Oh yes.
Hairpins as in bobby pins?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably. Yeah.
Hello, Princessa. Thank you very, very much. And it is a magical day. Yeah.
Adhering a little strip on the front of the vacuum will help with that.
Say that again?
Glue a little magnetic strip to the front of the vacuum, the front edge. It'll grab anything magnetic before you vacuum it up.
Oh, that's clever.
It's a nice thing to know once you have to buy vacuums a lot because people are stupid.
Or like me, who drops screws everywhere.
Oh yeah.
And...
I didn't say who was stupid. You didn't have to out yourself.
Hey, you gotta fix it at least.
Yes.
When I was in middle school, I used to vacuum up pennies in the wet and dry vac for fun and entertainment because we didn't have cable. You haven't lived till you've done it. Trust me, you just do like a little trail of petties. It makes amazing sounds.
In the great surprise that I still have fingers left, I used to play with our mangler when I was a kid because
those things are serious. Like, holy cow. You're lucky you still have fingers. Even playing.
We didn't have cable. We barely got television. Like the clouds had to be just right to reflect the antenna onto the antenna. And we had nothing. There's nothing better to do than to get things wet and feed it through a mangler because squishy. Like this is my childhood, y'all.
I mean, like those things are so dangerous.
And I used to play with it all the time. It's like, and I have fingers left.
Oh,
I
interesting.
So lucky.
I have all of my fingers left somehow.
I'm in shock.
But back then,
Kirby grips.
but then again, I also used to play with lawn darts, like the metal ones.
Yes, there's the old fashioned one.
And try to catch them because smart kid.
Do you remember the badminton birdies?
Yep.
And we'd throw them at each other for fun, and these things were known to blind people.
Yep.
Like, this was back before adult supervision had been invented, for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. Definitely. My mom likes to retroactively insert adult supervision into a lot of my childhood memories. Mom, I used to throw lawn darts directly up in the air and try to catch them as they came down. Several times they thunked me on the top of my noggin and luckily did not pierce my skin or skull. There was no adult supervision in my childhood. Stop it. Just stop it. If I could throw a bad parent, just things were different in the 80s. Very different.
It's like,
That might be a wrong kind of, broadcast.
they have to keep themselves separated or else they can't use their hands in appropriate places.
I'm just saying. Like,
My mother used to say, hold their hands, dear, at least then you know where they are.
no, he's probably going to be playing a video game in the other room, and that's why we're set up like this, so I can get some words done, and he can just continue playing. Probably No Man's Sky. Or are you shopping again?
Productive and actually getting social media posts on.
Okay, you're going to be shopping again.
It's time to buy. Come on, it's that time. It's just the season.
After the floodlight thing, I think I'm done for now.
Oh Lord, the floodlight.
Floodlight. Wait, did you get the
Only
floodlight?
melt the asphalt in front of the restaurant a little bit.
It was 36,000 lumens. Right?
I've literally gotten a sunburn from a halogen before. People called me too white.
Alrighty.
It was at a restaurant.
Speaking of getting things done, let's see if I'm capable of doing that today. Alrighty, so here's the deal. I'm going to be setting a timer on my phone. I will be putting the time we are returning. No, I'm not editing you yet. Stop doing things. Down in the little ticker below. That's the minutes that we're coming back. It's not a religious thing. You don't have to be back on the dot. I will let you know when the alarm goes dingy, dingy, dingy. Or you can be pedantic about it. I don't care. You do you. I don't kink shame. But we will be doing stuff. The first sprint is going to be for 15 minutes because literally I tried to work a little bit earlier and then can I just say, in all the best ways, Jace Maxwell is distracting. So, absolutely nothing done earlier today.
Ooh, everybody should go watch the Bills from today. For the Freezer Bunny.
Well, I have things to play after.
I'm just saying, like, I tried to get stuff done, but I was like, had the best birthday gift ever. I was completely distracted and had a very good time giggling around with some friends on the internet, which, is awesome. So, we are going to be doing our first sprint, which will be for 15 minutes. And make sure that you're keeping yourself stretched. Make sure that you're hydrating. You're not an idiot like me who forgets to have their water for days at a time and then goes, oh, crap, I need to have some water. And then you have a sip of water and your body turns into a desert because it's like, water, I forgot you existed. And don't be me. Don't be me. Be better. Be
I
better.
forgot a
Drink
thing
your water.
today.
Drink your water.
I forgot water today.
Save your work. And maybe collate it from time to time. So again, like me, you're not going through your world building and realizing that you created the species six times completely differently, with different histories and backstories and legends and lore. And now you have to figure out how you're going to either collate them together or throw some out. You don't know, or make them into different races. I don't know. Something's going to happen. I've made them so many times. But I use World Anvil, and honey, everyone over there, you can sponsor me because I talk about you a lot. Anyway, I am good advertising for you. Please, money. All right, we're getting started. I'm going to do this like I did the other one. In spot. 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Ding. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. That is the end of our first sprint. And I don't want to jinx anything, and I don't know what back here is actual wood that I can knock on when that's made out of wood. There we go. But I think I may have maybe on to something. Because for the first time in a long time, I'm very happy to report I wrote 377 words in that sprint.
Excellent.
So words did flow, which was what I was hoping would happen. So maybe, just maybe, I've broken free and can actually start writing again, which would be awesome. So, hubby, Brian, what did you do?
Yeah. I did, I think, 47 words. This bird. Couple social media posts.
Those are important. They lead to income. They get to add to our I Hate Facebook club.
You're like, hey, really bad writing is still writing.
Amen. Preach it.
That's what drafting is for. So, Kat, what did you get up to?
Oh, I'm playing Stardew Valley.
That is totally a mood. I have not played Stardew Valley in so long.
Lines.
So for some reason, they actually put it on GeForce Now, which means I can play Stardew Valley with super graphics, and it like doesn't have super graphics. So I don't know why it's there, but
Interesting.
it's a thing that I can do. So, Gloria, what were you up to?
I got iced tea and made rice noodle ramen. Because I realized seeing Kat's pasta dish that all I had today was a quart of cafe au lait and no solid food, and was like, oh, I should probably fix that. Also, yeah, that looks good.
Are you turning into other Cat? Are we going to have to like open everything with, hi, Gloria, how are you? Have you eaten yet?
You know, I've just had my head so wrapped up in my nano project, just thinking about it and playing around with it. The day got away from me. Look, there was milk in that cafe au lait. It totally counts.
Not really.
Totally.
Technically.
That's fine.
I mean, back
It's
in the
dairy.
olden days, beer counted, so.
It's dairy and cafe. Two of the food groups.
See? It's some of the major food groups right there.
Yeah.
Because caffeine is definitely one of the food groups. So, Megan, how did you do?
I got 147 words that time. I'm kind of stuck because I need to do some more research, but I'm a little lazy and I don't want to do it.
Well, how integral is the research to the plot?
It's pretty essential to the plot. So I'm kind of just skipping over, like, something is going to happen here. I know that it's either going to be this or that, but yeah, it's gotten complicated.
First drafts, I will often allow white rooms and just like, I don't know, they're there, they went through some streets, and they're there now. Okay, I can fix that in the edit. Because, you know, sometimes looking up Google Maps is just way too much work. Hi, Laura, and thank you. Brandon, hello. It's been forever.
I was like saying, I should know who Puffin Farrell is. And was like, I'm going to go make food because I can't think.
There was a very long story behind how Brandon became Puffin, but it's not for me to tell, mainly because I only know like part of it because I had it told to me and I just went. And yeah, so thank you. But what if you're religious? Wait a minute. I missed something.
I put the timer.
Oh, yes. Well, some people get, some people get very devoted. And like, I've noticed sometimes if I'm not back like on the second, people are like, Charlie in the chat.
I'm not sorry.
I am known for like forgetting things, but like it makes noise in the room with me and I can't accidentally mute it. This is actually a better timer option than any of the others we've done before because I can't accidentally mute it. The timer I'm using, even if I turn it on vibrate, will still like try to suicide my phone off of the desk, and I'll be like, ah! and try to grab it because on vibrate all this runs around like crazy. So, one way or the other, I'm gonna know the timer went off now, which is yay.
Drink your birthday water like a good girl.
You have no idea how much water I have actually had today because
you're making up for several days.
Yeah. See. I forget that certain things don't count as water, and I thought that I was doing good on my hydration, and I was. And one of the things that you learn when you get older is you need to take care of yourself. That's not just something your parents tell you to try to spook you. No. Your body will betray you in every way it possibly can. Take care of yourself.
That's fair.
I will do my best, Brandon. Thank you. Alrighty. You find it funny that the first sprint.
7-Eleven.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but you're right. You're right. We you know, Mama Ward is here.
Hey.
Hello and thank you. Well, we did start at a weird, awkward time. So, but yeah.
And we're calling that Lurley.
Mammy bug.
Lurley.
Yeah, because we were kind of late, but we're kind of early because the schedule got all kinds of messed up. Because thank you, Google. And just yet another reminder, if you are in Central Time and you have not checked it lately, go into your Google Calendar and check and hit the sprocket up in the top for settings. See what your time zone is set at. Make sure that it is correct for you because Chicago did not go on to daylight savings time. So everything will be off that is Google related, including YouTube timers and schedules and everything, if you're in Central Time and it's set to Chicago. And Google, why can't you just have a simple thing that says Central Time and a little toggle that says whether or not you do daylight savings time and you're just in this area or not? It would
make it so much easier.
Or just like, you already know my zip code. You know where I am. Why do I have to tell you anything? You already know.
You know everything already.
That's fair.
You know all. Hello, Christina. Thank you.
Oh, my pockets are full.
Hey, at least you didn't have to give the kiddo another bath.
Yeah.
Apparently, the kiddo likes to be in the water, and like I agree. I was totally that kid when I was a child. Like, can I take a bath? They thought something was wrong with me. Little did they know. So much. Ooh, so interesting news. Doctors are pretty sure. Oh no, you have the virus, which shall not be named. We have no idea how, but thinking the hubby is symptomatic. Oh, I will light a candle for you tonight, and hopefully everything goes well. That sucks.
Oh.
That's really rough.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it does. If any of you do have like symptoms, that they will be mild. And they did just approve a one of the immunotherapies for it that help. Plus, they've approved remdesivir to help with it. So, we are at least learning how to treat it finally. So
yeah, that enzyme peptide nasal spray sounds really promising.
Yeah,
and affordable.
And then there's the 90% on the Pfizer vaccine. Success rate on the Pfizer vaccine, which is amazing. That's like measles, by the way. For anybody who doesn't know, who's like only 90%, like that's up there with like the measles and like the shots that you get when you're a kid to keep away all the bad stuff. Like that's a really good number. That's a really good number for a vaccine. Nikki got 35 words at time.
Very nice.
That's awesome. Mama Ward edited chapters, plural. CB got 211 words, which is awesome. The only way I'm gonna get there, though, get there through my Manhattan traffic at this time is to fly, and there's nowhere to land the jet.
Oh, rich people drama.
Boom, boom.
To have these problems.
Wouldn't it be nice? I would love that to be the thing to worry about. I agree, Jules. I hope that everybody stays safe and gets through this. It's not bright. It's a little dull, a little dim, and a little foggy, but there is light. We're starting to see therapeutics. We're starting to see vaccines coming through. Like we will get to the other side of this eventually. We're on the way.
There will be a real response to it in the future.
Woohoo! Oh my God.
Yeah. Christina says, I came home at the tail end, but had enough time to get the leftovers reheated and served.
Ooh, like a champ.
That's awesome. That's amazing.
Oh, I also fed Caitlin during the sprint. Like, I woke her up and gave her food.
Cat.
I also fed the peanut.
That counts for words.
Yeah.
Yeah. I caught that too, Jules. A quart of cafe au lait. I do sometimes use to schedule meals for that reason. Yeah, I'm really bad at forgetting to eat. I'm terrible at it. But I'm getting better. Which, like, nobody guesses because they're like, but you're a potato. And I'm like, yes, I'm a potato that forgets to eat all the time. That's actually one of the things that makes you a potato.
Yep.
Because your body slows its metabolism down because you don't eat regularly. Bear that in mind.
Yep. It's true.
It's caffeine, the most important food group. I know it is for me. Preach, says the hubby. Preach. See, now you batch cook and freeze in advance.
Mm-hmm.
You used to do that and you want to get back into doing stuff like that. According to Mama Ward, food groups are caffeine, chocolate, protein, carbs, and intoxicants. I endorse this.
Just no fruits or vegetables, huh?
Wholeheartedly, without reservation, I endorse this.
Can't see behind me, fruits and vegetables.
Veggies are binders, and
binders. Well, is that what they're using the broccoli and the broccoli cheese rice casserole to bind the rice and the cheese together with the broccoli?
And the pasta, all that together. Yep. Yeah, and seasoning.
Yep. For flavor.
Yes, because he's a coward who will not show his face on the internet.
Oh. He's so pretty. You just can't look at him.
I think so, but
yeah.
Do you hear the evil laugh right there? Yeah.
We've only been together for what, 23 years?
Yeah. Yeah, the face is there. It's gone.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
Yeah.
Love that saying.
Hello, Little Forest Tones, and thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay, so CB is at 543 words written for Nano, and you're going to be declaring victory. You're not going to be declaring victory until next week, but still,
that's for principles.
You are amazing.
Some of those words.
Yeah, I'll borrow some of the words there.
Thank you for the good wishes. I am hoping to get some writing done today. I am glad to see I actually got some. We'll get back to doing that. Let's see. I did finally pass 10K yesterday for Nano. That's awesome. Snaps for you for that.
Woo.
So that's something. Sending you all the words. Yes, we all, I think, Everyone but CD needs all the words. CD's already got them.
I'm so behind.
All her words. They're good. They're all loved.
There's a box over there.
Mhm.
From time to write. And the box
Those she snuggles them from time to time.
Hold on to the page.
Right.
I want to go to there. I want to go to there so bad. So bad. CB says, my mother told me earlier today that the flu vaccine is only 50 to 55% effective. And I'm like, nope, it's nope, not getting it, not eligible anyway. Yeah, that's the thing. Most flu vaccines are 50 to 55% effective. But, and this is where herd immunity actually comes in. You get enough people, a 50-50 chance at being immune. And it stops it going crazy through the rest of the population.
Right, like including the people who can't get it.
Yep.
Like me.
Because that's the thing that worries me the most is like my parents who aren't supposed to get anything. And my dad keeps taking road trips with my brother. Anywho.
Man.
But I'm not bitter at all. Speaking of potatoes, the food groups. Don't get the hubby started on the potatoes.
You're not wrong.
All night with the potato. Just be crazy. Hello, Mr. P, and thank you. What did you say?
I'm glad she survived into adulthood.
Yeah, me too. We had an employee that, for reasons we called Potato, and it's based off of a joke about people trying to save themselves in a potato bag. Anyway, long story. I didn't have the husband tell the joke, but we were amazed that like she reached adulthood successfully because like odds were not in her favor. Like she was the clumsiest, ditziest. Like if they're like, I'm surprised she didn't occasionally go, wait a minute, what's the wall socket for again? Like, she's just that kind of a person.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of my former sister-in-laws, when she was my sister-in-law, she was a teenager, and she decided, she declared she was going to be vegetarian. That's fine. But her concept of vegetarian was she only drank Dr. Pepper and ate potato products for 3 years straight. I'm trying to explain to her that is not vegetarianism. That's some sort of disordered eating concept of nutrition.
Well, that's close to Bubbletarianism. To be a full vegetarian, you also have to have a lot of barbecue mixed in.
Nope. Just potatoes and Dr. Pepper for real. I am not exaggerating on this. So when she graduated high school and she moved in with me, I decided to at least start making vegetarian dishes and see if she would eat any of them. And I eventually me, non-vegetarian, introducing her to actual vegetarian dishes and how to cook and everything.
So I had a friend who was vegan who was slowly poisoning herself to death because she didn't understand that, okay, you're going to get rid of all meat, dairy, and products. You have to replace them with something or your body will die. You need protein, you need iron. These are things that you need in your diet.
We need B12 supplements.
Yeah, so I had to basically cook vegan meals for her to get her to understand here's how you can use various kinds of nuts or I'm the person who taught her that tofu is one of the greatest gifts that God ever put on the face of the planet if prepared properly. I understand why most people hate it because it's usually not prepared well because you have to squish all the juice out of it and then marinate flavor into it. There's a whole process where you cook it in a nabe and it picks up the flavor as it's cooking in the nabe, but honey. And by the
there
way,
are things I don't understand about people.
Nabes and I are friends. We love a good nabe. All right. So I was thinking of going up to 20 this time.
Cool.
Let's live dangerously, shall we?
Woo!
Sounds good.
So before we get started, remember, save your work. The gremlins are out there. They're going after people like crazy. They keep trying to take Kat's voice earlier, and it was weird, and it was just uncomfortable. Don't let them take it. And then there was they tried to keep us from freezing some people to death in a game, and that was so wrong.
Yeah, it was rude.
There's not a
So
gate
rude.
there. You can't walk through a wall. Stop letting her walk through the wall and just let her die already.
Let me murder this woman.
Dirty gremlin. She deserves it. Stop it. Stop it now. So make sure you're saving your work. Make sure you're backing up your work. Send it to a friend. Send it to a colleague. Send it to yourself. Do things so that you still have copies should the world go sideways because the gremlins are out for blood.
Yeah, they almost took my computer. My computer wasn't turning on earlier today. I was like,
Oh no!
It was so terrifying. I had to wait for like the battery to like cool down or something. I don't even know. It was. I just had to leave it for a while, and it was.
It's not a good sign.
Nope. So don't let them get you.
I will say, if it starts overheating, they do make basically it's a reverse heating pad that you can put under them to help draw the heat out better, so that will not happen as badly. So you need to look into something like that. They're not that expensive either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have one, and it cost me $20 in like late 2000s money.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so? And if you haven't gotten up and moved around for a while, maybe just don't unplug your laptop while doing so. But maybe stand up, move around a little bit, and stretch it out, because that can help with the flow of words in your brain as well. Alrighty, we are going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 minutes on the clock. Get some words. Oops, I think I just told it to start again. I did. No, I meant to tell you to stop. Wrong button. Beep, 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 beep.
Beep, 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 beep.
We're back, and as usual, I'm bad at it. Hi. I pretty much doubled my word count that time, so yay. Hopefully this is working. I feel safe enough to say it is the sci-fi project that I've been talking about, and I think I see a way forward. I'm hoping that this continues to work and that my weird anxiety prickles don't return because I don't like them. I don't like them. But hey, maybe, just maybe, it will work for me. So,
hopefully.
What did anybody else do?
I vanquished 2 foes.
What are you playing?
Oh,
I knew you were going to eventually start playing a game. I just didn't know which game it was going to be.
Yeah. All that talk about sim death, and I was just like, oh, I should load up Armello.
I love Armello so much. It's not a great game, but it's so much fun. For anybody who doesn't know, it's a turn-based game where the plot is to kill the king before the king destroys everything. The king has been corrupted by a dark plague that has taken over the land, and every map is randomly generated, so you never know what the terrain's going to look like. And you play a hero who must make it all the way through all of those things while powering yourself up to get to the castle and take the king out first without becoming ultra. And there are actually, I think, what are there, 6 different win conditions for the game? There's a lot of different ways you can actually win a match. My personal favorite one that's really hard to get is to basically become more corrupted than the king.
Yeah.
So that you basically become the new Dark Lord. It is so hard because he actually gets bonuses based off of how much corruption you have. So the more corrupt you are, the more difficult the king is to take out.
I mean, it sounds fun.
It's fun. It is crazy fun. You actually have dice that you throw in the game, and like you just like shake your mouse around and then toss your mouse and the dice go flying, and it's a crazy fun game. I likes it. I likes it a lot.
Nice.
So what did the rest of you get up to?
I got 223 words that time.
Nice.
Excellent.
So I'm moving forward.
Good.
With or without the research, there shall be momentum.
Without research, luckily, I was able to skip over the research needed parts.
Nice.
It's always fun to just put in a needs research. Kat, you have a panicked look on your face. What's going on over there? I'm getting worried.
That meteor better not become.
I'm missing 3 quizzes? What?
Ooh.
You're missing 3 what?
Quizzes.
Oh no.
Like.
What kind of quizzes?
Like you have them to do, but you can't find them to do, or they don't think that you did them.
Or, I didn't. I didn't know.
Okay, well, first breathe. Breathe in and then hold it and exhale.
Yeah.
For real. I've been there. Breathe. You have to breathe for this to work. Otherwise, the brain can't get enough oxygen to, like, solve problems.
Very much.
Like, I've literally been there. Well, I got 303 words.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of the party scene, and I hate it just as much as being at a real party.
Well, I guess that means you're writing it well if it's triggering your own social anxieties.
Oh, it is totally triggering me. Like a party where I only know literally one person, and it's a big party, and I'm supposed to go mingle. I'm like, oh, well, thank you. I'm now in hell. And I'm literally re-experiencing that. Like, I hate it. I don't know what to do with her now. She's also like, bad. So anyway, yeah, 303 words. It's going great. Thank you.
Oh, I don't know what I would do if I developed a soy allergy.
Yeah, that's rough. That's so rough.
Because
food allergies in general are rough.
Yes, food allergies are just, they suck.
Well, so much of like my regular diet is just basically Japanese food that
Right.
like, I don't know what I would like. I would literally have to change like everything about what I do.
Well, also soy is in so much of American foods.
True.
Oh.
I have to say though, I'll see if I can find the link for you. A listener of the podcast, her let's see, their partner is allergic to soy, so they make I believe they make their tofu out of, I can't remember if it was cashews or peanuts, but there actually is a way to make it because you just need the nut milk. And I can't remember which, but they actually sent me a recipe with all of the instructions on how to basically make a different kind of nut milk tofu, and they rave about it. They said it was really good. So there is actually a way to do that and still have your tofu, but not knowing what other allergies you might have, sending you a peanut tofu recipe might be like, so you want me dead? Because you never know. That seems to be a fairly common allergy. So I don't know. Stop trying to block people, StreamYard. I don't like it. Living See, I can't be in that many places at once. Tried it, can't do it. My brain. It won't. It just. Let's see. MM says, my HP stream does that warms up. Oh, warms up to 180 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yikes!
That is like, that'll burn your skin for sure.
Yeah, that's not good. I am a Mac user, and because of that, Apple is very clear. They do not make laptops. They make notebook computers. These are not designed to be on skin. They are very clear about that. So please read your instructions, because they're not meant to touch the skin. And I actually have this up on a separate like standee on my desk that has cooling rack underneath it so that it stays nice and cool. So that's another thing that might be able to be a thing what you do. I don't know why picking it up. I thought you could see it because, you know, smart person. Bats are not allowed in my office. They're just not. They're just no. Christina says, also, while you're here, show Shirley the aww. Thank you. The likes are awesome. Hello, Adrian, and thank you. I am 44 today.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations.
Unbelievable. Like, when I think of all the things that I did in my 20s that should have ended me. Like, they should not be here.
Same.
Like, I'm one of those people, like, I am proud of my age because somehow the angels looked out for me and got me here, because on my own, I would not have made it. I tried really hard for that not to be the case. Not intentionally most of the time, but like I did a lot of stupid things when I was younger.
Yes, fools rush in where angels fear to tread. Yes.
See my earlier thing about being a child playing with lawn darts. Anyway. CB got 174 words that time. That's
excellent.
Awesome. That's awesome. Good. I want you to find. Oh, my eyes are not behaving tonight. Good. I want you to find out exactly who is responsible, and then let us know. Ooh, somebody about to get in trouble.
Report back.
Somebody about to get in trouble. Jules says, I wanted to reread a specific scene, but I can't remember which book that scene is from. Oh no. Currently flipping through the 14 plus books to see if I hate that.
That's
I
terrible.
hate that. I gotta be honest. I've had that problem with Discworld books. And I've literally, though, Googled, and thankfully, like, Discworld people actually have that whole wiki, like, every quote, everything, every scene, they'll tell you what chapter, what, section of each book. And it's like, oh, thank goodness somebody's more organized than me.
As a big fan of Darkover, there's like 64 Darkover books for anybody.
Good Lord.
Oh, my goodness.
Like 64 Darkover books. And you'll be like, oh, man, remember when that thing happened? And you'll be talking about it, and you'll be like, oh, I really want to reread that. And then you have to remember which of the 60, I think there's maybe more than that. I can't remember, but there are a lot. There's
Wow.
minimum 60. There's over 60 books in the series. There's so many. Oh my goodness. It's just, no. No, I know this feeling. I know this pain. I remember trying to share, I was talking about a scene in one of the Pern books with the hubby and wanted to read it to him, and then got to the wall of Anne McCaffrey. And just
Yes.
I think it was in that one.
Yes.
And then going through methodically, like, okay, no, this feels wrong. I think it was before this, and trying to like locate myself in time. Because whew, that's another series with a lot of books in it. And that's especially if you count the ones that Jody Lynn Nye did. Like, whew, there's so many. Let's see. Nikki says, to me, you saw The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and you get it now. You get why you were talking about it when it comes to this movie. See, yeah. First of all, Jason Alexander's character needs to be just removed. Like, cut out the gargoyles. They don't need to be in the movie. They're bad. They're stupid. They're the worst thing ever. And unfortunately, most people remember the gargoyles and not the rest of the movie. But two of my absolute favorite Disney songs are in there. Hellfire is one of the best villain songs ever put into a Disney movie. It is beautiful. It is dark. It is powerful. So good. And God Help the Outcasts is one of the most beautiful songs, period. Like, not even like for a Disney movie, just period. It is such a good song. I get why this is one of the forgotten Disney movies. Like, I get it, but oh man, the music is so good. With the exception of Jason Alexander, who should not have been in here at all. It's kind of like Danny DeVito's character in Hercules. Like, I could do without. But
who is Danny DeVito in Hercules again?
He was the satyr.
The little satyr? Yeah, the satyr.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, the little like.
Oh,
they made Danny DeVito with goat legs. It was weird.
Now that makes sense. Now that you say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really fit with the rest of the characters in Hercules. Odd. And it also doesn't fit with the satyrs, how they are.
No.
It does not fit.
But then again, Jason Alexander's character just wants to have sex with a pigeon or a goat all throughout.
It's very
the
problematic.
Yes.
Like they thought it was funny, and it was like, no. Like, in fact, last night, Tom and I were watching The Rescuers, and Tom's like, there's literally a naked woman in this flyby scene in the buildings of New York. And then I had to literally pause the movie for him to go on an entire rant about the perviness and the vault at Disney that only holds nude drawings by animators of Disney characters. Supposedly there's an actual vault.
There is.
Oh, yeah, there is.
Because they draw so many pervy things, and I'm like, okay, can we get back to the albatross? It's my favorite part of this movie. Because albatrosses really are terrible, like everything. Terrible flyers, terrible landers, terrible takeoffs. It's great. I love it. They're real.
Can I just say, every time you tell a story about you and Tom, I realize how much Tom and I have in common.
Yes. Why do you think we get along, babe?
This is why I've been wanting you and the hubby to meet, because I think you two commiserate about so much.
Yes.
Because, Tom and I seem to have a lot of the same bad habits.
Yes, but adorably so. It's like bad habits, not bad habits. Yeah, it's just thank God for pause.
The world became a much better place once pause buttons were
his commentary while I'm watching Doctor Who for the first time, a new episode on Saturday nights, it was like, Tom, I love you, but I'm getting murderous. Stop talking. We had to negotiate our relationship so that he did not die a terrible death. Because, like, I'm like a serious Whovian, like back in the 10th and 11th and even 12th Doctor phase. And it was like, dude, if you talk one more time, this is the first time I watched it. Second time, you can talk all you want.
Like last night, I got so mad. We were watching through Lower Decks, as you do. And Brian didn't laugh in a way that I felt was appropriate when they were having the argument over whether Khan or Roga Danar was the greatest villain that had ever opposed a Starfleet captain. And I was like, you don't know who Roga Danar is, do you? You don't even know who this, which is, by the way, the joke.
Why would I need to?
But that's the joke, right? It's like nobody knows who Roga Danar is.
Right, so that's the point.
Memory Alpha and pulled up a picture of Roga Danar, and he was like, Boiler's right. I'm like, yes, Boiler is right. Boiler is secretly right. Roga Danar was such a better villain than Khan was, but nobody knows who he is.
It's true, because there was no movie. Yep.
Yes, there was no movie. And he also didn't have, like, the really hot chest.
I mean,
all the stuff.
I used to watch Fantasy Island for a reason, Charlie. And it wasn't for all the lovely suits, okay? It was I want this man to greet me.
Oh, no. Yes. Oh, Mr. Rourke.
Yes.
Take me to Fantasy Island.
Woo! Yes. Yes, I'm getting a little warm. It's true.
I see that chat is still going on, but YouTube is not letting you watch any videos at all. So popping in here to say hi and happy birthday. That's weird. Hi to Mama.
Hi, even though you can't see this. Oh my God.
Psychic wave.
It's like a new level of hell.
I don't know what it would do if I watched YouTube.
Gremlins.
I really don't.
I know, like, honestly, YouTube is my #1 channel to watch on the TV.
Same. Like, oh my goodness, that broke my heart a little bit. It did go through. So, yay. Oh my goodness. CD says,
I thought I took this quiz, but I guess I didn't.
Do you have time to take it? Or is there a deadline that you've missed it?
Oh, it's all late at this point, but I don't care. I'm going to do it anyway.
Do it anyway. There's a lot of Babysitter Club books.
Yeah.
I think I got off the Babysitter Club back when there was like 90-ish books.
There are quite a few, but they're fun. Ooh.
Is it not playing for other people?
Is
that especially or epically?
It's playing for me.
It's playing for me, and it's on my laptop working too.
I'm actually going to try to hit play. I'm going to mute my mic for a second.
Okay.
Okay.
YouTube
Can anybody hear me? I'm really curious for the chat because I just clicked over and it says something went wrong.
That's weird.
So I clicked on the report. Huh. Yeah, it's not loading at all. I'm going to try a different video. Here's one by Jimmy Dodger. And it says something went wrong. Ooh, we may not actually be live.
Well, it's playing on my TV for me, and it's playing on my laptop as well.
Huh.
It's on my laptop.
I'm watching it move on YouTube.
Okay, because it says 13 people are watching. Up in the corner.
I wonder if there's just a problem with like one or more servers and not all of YouTube is down, but like just some of YouTube.
Because that's just
is like
weird.
Dealing with an attack.
Makes you wonder because I've clicked on a couple different. Okay, so Word Nerds are currently streaming right now, and something went wrong.
Jules says she can hear and see us.
Huh.
She just refuses to reload the page in case something goes wrong.
Yeah.
Good point.
That's weird because I just tried to click into because Sarah Nicholas is also streaming, and it's not letting me load her stream either.
Well, like I'm like loaded up the YouTube another tab with the YouTube homepage, and Camille was going right now, and it says she streamed 6 minutes ago for only 5 minutes, and she normally would do at least 2 hours.
Huh.
So I'm honestly wondering if something is in fact happening.
So it makes me wonder if you were watching, like if you were already on stream before it went down, you're still here, I guess.
Maybe.
So don't leave us.
Yeah, Word Nerds gave me an error occurred. Please try again later.
No more stream hopping. You're trapped.
You're trapped in here with us. Oh, what a terrible place. You're at the whim of Charlie at the birthday party that cannot end.
Oh my goodness. All the views.
Woo, it's like another episode from Abigail.
Oh my goodness, that's weird. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. So first on The Rescuers Down Under. Yeah. Well, that movie was made, what, 10 years later?
Oh, no, more than that. 77. The Rescuers came out in 77. Rescuers Down Under, I think, was either 90 or 91 because I just had to look it up for the Disney stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was in the 80s. I didn't realize it was all the way into the 90s.
That is a lot of Babysitter Club books at one library.
Yeah.
Yay, at least Jules is still here.
Yeah.
It's something.
And CB.
I don't know what's going on. It's just weird.
Yeah, it says like the Word Nerds are still going, but when I try to click on it to play it, I get error every time.
Yeah, I have absolutely no idea what's going on. So let's pretend that we're still on, at least for now, because if nothing else, StreamYard records the stream.
Right.
So I could always put the replay, if for some reason the replay is like really messed up, I can upload the actual replay. So
yeah, I just tried to play one of Abby Cox's. She's not live. She's just, she does dress costume design, and I'm getting a playback error on that one too.
So bizarre.
That's just weird. Yeah, something is definitely going on.
Oh, you're getting the error occurred. Please try again later.
Yeah, I'm getting the playback error. Yeah.
According to Jules, The Verge reported that YouTube seems to be down worldwide.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
And here we are.
We are.
Everybody's safe.
I feel weird. I feel weird. I'm just like, am I the last standing YouTube stream?
I'll take it.
What's going on? Like, I freaked out the other day when Baldy Cats randomly came into the chat because, like, I'm not a flat earther. Why are you here? Like, I love your channel, but dude, I'm not a flat earther. Why are you here? That's just crazy.
Yes, I agree with Eva. We'll go meet on Discord.
Yeah, we could always do that.
Or Twitch.
Kat and I were talking last night about me trying to bring my Twitch back. I'm afraid to do it, but I'm almost feel like I should try to turn, because you can add another stream on, so I could turn my Twitch channel on now. If I wanted to, just to be safe.
Yeah, just as like sort of insurance.
But like nobody, like very few people follow me, so
it's like I don't know what your Twitch account is. Like I don't think I'm following it, but
Let's see who does it.
Yeah,
I can put a link to it.
Yes, I mean like
So.
Don't forget me if this is it, guys. Eva, how could we ever forget you, darling?
Joel says the issue appears to affect other services that use YouTube infrastructure too, including YouTube TV and the movies and TV shows you purchase through Google TV.
So I'm going to add Twitch. So hopefully this doesn't cause chaos.
There.
So yes, we're now live on Twitch. So hello,
Ooh,
to
hi
everybody on
Twitch.
So if anybody here, I'm actually gonna tweet out that we're live on Twitch as well. That way,
Oh look, and I'm in mod view now.
you're in. I figured out how to do that.
Oh, I already. Well, you had to make me a mod, but I was like, I also figured out how to ban people and put them in timeout. I learned how to do that this morning.
You have the power.
I'm sorry, this is very exciting to watch somebody type a tweet.
Yep, and I can see it on Twitch now. And Eva is here.
Hi Eva.
Blinkerbell is Eva, by the way, on Twitch.
Cool. So.
Ooh, it has been a while since I've been on Twitch.
Remember, it's .tv. We're going to write .com.
Yes, .tv.
Everything is .com.
I see the dwaddling writer in there. It's also going to pop up on StreamYard, but...
Yeah. I just wanted to put out a notification that we're also live over there. That way, anybody who... Because quite a few people that are normally here do follow me on Twitter. So... if they want to show up over there, they can show up over there. Because I feel like I'm streaming through the internet apocalypse. YouTube is telling people. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I really need to, here we go. Let's go into dark mode. YouTube is down.
Okay.
The world is in danger. But we are still here streaming through the Twitch and maybe through YouTube if there's one of the lucky ones over there.
Hold on, let me get my little guy. Okay, I'll be all right now. What if
it just feels like it needs the studio light to be turned off because I don't know, it's weird.
The king is dead.
Jules, yeah. So you can't actually like the individual streams on Twitch, but you can follow the person.
Good to know.
I am, since so many of you have gone over to the Twitch channel, I will say I am looking at things to actually do on Twitch. And okay. I am probably going to start moving my chatty streams over to Twitch because they do not do so well on the YouTubes. As far as views go, people actually do rewatch the what we're doing today, the sprints and stuff. But as far as rewatch on the chatty streams, I don't get that much rewatch on those. So I'm probably gonna try moving my chatty streams over there and stuff. If there's anything in particular, I'm really boring playing games, so it's probably not going to be poor Glory has actually watched me do game stuff on Discord.
I enjoyed it, other than that one with the chickens, which was quite bouncy. It was visually. It's the reason I don't play a lot of single, first-person shooter games. Is because the screen bounces for me and it's difficult for me visually. But I enjoyed watching you play games because I don't have the hand-eye coordination for it.
So I'm probably going to start just streaming to both again because I had stopped because I couldn't figure out how to set mods. And thanks to the glorious cat, I now know how to do that. So several people have been made mods over there, which you're probably discovering by going over there and going, hey, I'm a mod.
Yeah, also, if you comment, you'll see that you have a sword if you are a mod. So, Devin, if you're here, we both have swords.
Yeah, and I'm probably going to do a couple more people over yonder. All right, so we're going to do another sprint in just a minute. I'm sorry, I'm just having a weird head flip out moment because that was a weird thing.
I don't remember. 593.
What is Blinker Bell? Is that Eva?
Eva.
That's Eva.
Oh, okay. Because, I'm obviously slow here.
Nope, that's Eva.
Alrighty, so what are we thinking? Another 20, maybe? Because I would like to try to get.
Or 25.
Not Eva.
I'm just saying we could do 25, but whatever, 20.
We can do 25.
25 works. I'm
Can I just
so
say-
far behind on my word count that I need all that I can get.
Hey, quick
If-
question.
if
Has
you would-
anybody read Hippolytus?
Oh, not for a long time.
I'm not going to tell you how long it's been.
By any chance, do you remember why Artemis didn't intervene to save Hippolytus from Aphrodite's wrath or Poseidon's punishment?
From
I can
Aphrodite.
Google.
'Cause I can't find it. I must be blind.
I could give the bad joke. It all sounds Greek to me.
I want to say it was from Poseidon's punishment, but I'm not 100% sure.
No, it's why didn't she intervene to stop them from enacting the punishment? Because it is a multiple choice question. So the options are: Artemis loves her fellow Olympian gods more than her human followers. B, Zeus directly forbade Artemis from intervening. C, there is a law among the gods that no god can block another's will. Or D, shortly before the start of this play, Hippolytus had offended Artemis. I do not think it's D.
I think it's the whole thing about, the thin god line of gods before humans, sort of like bros. But I mean,
I was going to say the noble soul, but that wasn't one of the options. So
the Greeks are not into that. You know that, right?
Well,
I guess that's
I'm
all
going to go with this answer and hope it's correct.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's been a long
I get
time.
a D in world religions, so I'm not the one to really ask about.
Well, I got it wrong, but that's okay.
Which is why I find it very funny that we're somehow together, because I am
Yeah.
a walking religion encyclopedia.
That's the other
You
one.
balance each other out.
Oh, in too many ways.
So
Insane.
many part of the opposite stuff.
Oh, God.
It's not. It sounds so cliche, but seriously, he is the yin to my yang, and I am the yang, and vice versa. We are diametrically opposed on so many things. We are just the opposites in so many ways. But for the things that matter, we're on the same page, and that's what's it. Uh-oh, somebody came waddling in.
Is it weird to ask whose mama's on?
Hey,
I like the random hubby sighting, just the forehead, baby. Just
I've
the
been
forehead.
practicing this one too, so let's see if we can get this right. Let's see.
Oh, you left some work stuff in here. Okay.
I just got a text. So apparently, one of my contributors was distracted with YouTube, and now that it's down, they decided to go ahead and do it.
Oh, I just saw Eva's thing about his Google Docs going to crash and ruin everyone's lives, and I'm like, oh my god, I literally have it open right now. I have not even occurred to me. Now I feel so vulnerable.
Oh, God.
Okay, I feel like yet again, I'm so glad I made this save your work. Back up, people. Download that copy now.
I just need to rock for a little while just thinking about it.
Try not to get worried. Try not to hold on to things that upset you. Oh, don't you know everything's all right? Everything's fine. I was singing that during the tornado at one point, and somebody just like walked up to me and goes, "Don't you know Jesus dies? Jesus dies!"
Like, spoiler alert, Jesus didn't make it. There was enough room on the door for both of them.
This is the song. Just sing on. Everything's all right, but he dies.
He dies in the end. It ruins the whole book.
Everything's all right. Like, it's like, calm down. And like they were not having it. I was like, but he gets better. But he dies, but he gets better. Like, no. He dies. Everything's not all right. Everything's not all right. Like, sweetie. You keep this up. I'm just gonna start singing songs from Love Never Dies, and you're gonna like melt like I opened the Ark of the Covenant, and it's all gonna be over.
Okay, well, I see that I need to open up my Word doc, and then I need to copy everything from my Nano project into that now, so I have extra copies.
Oh, I hadn't even thought about going down.
Guess I know what I'm doing.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, and I forgot about all the fun emoji that exist on Twitch.
Yeah, they're having an emoji party. It's great. I'm like, I don't know what the penguin's supposed to mean, but I'm enjoying it.
Waddle away!
What is that?
It was really fun. I was watching something the other day, and it started a hype train on their stream, and they were like, I don't know what this is, but it started. Let's see if we can keep it going. And like, it's like unlocking levels and doing all this stuff, and they're like, I have no idea what's going on. Like, this streamer was freaking out, and I'm just sitting there going, note to self, research Twitch hype trains. Like, this, how do they happen? What are they for? Like, it was so funny because apparently it gets up to like level 5 and then you've arrived at your destination, but I don't know. I don't.
Can I please read this question in a quiz? It's a different quiz now.
Yes.
In the selections from Book 3 of the Iliad, who are the 2 people that call Helen a bitch?
Extra points to whoever wrote that quiz. No one plays with Tinkerbell. Aww.
Alrighty. I think we're doing okay. There's actually more people watching now than were previously. So, hi, if you're new to watching me on Twitch, we are doing productivity stream for writing because it's my birthday and I want to get words. Hey, maybe YouTube's back. I don't know. There's a Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie.
Hey, Bonnie.
Bonnie, can you see us?
Can you see us? We did an emergency run to Twitch.
Is that a sloth? Now I have to go click on all the emoji. It's a Bible thump?
Okay, backed up words. Yeah, Stevie, I understand if you need to go to bedtime.
Good night.
I understand that. That doesn't look like a sloppy joke to me.
How is that a Bible thump?
Oh, no, it's a sloth. It's a sloth.
Yeah, it looks like a sloth, but when I clicked on it in Twitch, it says Bible thump, Twitch global emote. Like I'm not making it up.
I'm just gonna say it right now. I try, but I don't understand Twitch.
It looks like a potato that's crying.
I was thinking it was like a platypus that's crying.
Well, there are 8 people watching on Twitch.
Why not? Blinkerbell, whatever your alias is. We need you to make the emoji.
That's the greatest thing ever.
Needs to be
Sorry, we don't make the emoji. I don't know why that needs to be said like a deep, angry, growly voice, but it just...
But it works perfectly.
It does.
I reloaded the new
Saw the shadows. She saw the shadows and then they were gone like ghosts in Hamlet.
Like, I have to say, as far as like things I could have gotten for my birthday, like this one just kind of cracks me out. Like, I'm just gonna claim it. I know I had nothing to do with it, but I'm gonna just have an egotastic moment. We broke YouTube, people. My very existence has brought down the juggernaut. Me and my tiny
You're
little
breaking
team.
the holodeck, Charlie.
Oh my goodness. I hope everything's working now, at least in some way, shape, or form.
Ooh, cheesecake.
Actually, they picked a random ice cream because I wanted ice cream for my breakfast for my birthday dessert, and I wanted butter pecan because I love butter pecan. But instead of butter pecan, they got this like really fancy. It's praline buttercream ice cream.
Ooh.
Pecan praline buttercream ice cream, which I've never had before, and hopefully will be good.
Was it good? What was it like?
That's going to be part of the dumpling palooza that is happening after the
Oh,
stream.
okay, cool.
So I have not tried it yet because it's just a little bitty, like it's like one of the like half pints, like it's one of the little bitty ones that we didn't realize till we got home from the store. Last year on this date, we went sledding in the backyard. Tonight, the AC kicked on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's cold.
The AC going. It's really quite warm and humid here.
It's true. YouTube couldn't handle it. I don't know when it went down. I just saw it in the chat. People
about an hour ago, apparently.
Yeah, when Tamama said, "I hope you get this," but you know, I love. Yeah, it is my favorite ice cream. It's my absolute favorite. And usually I have a German chocolate cake because I love German chocolate cakes. And we made both of our birthday cakes for the hubby's birthday. So he had his cake and I had mine. And we're just doing ice cream tonight.
Yep. Praline buttercream sounds like very delicious and intriguing.
It sounds really good. And I'm hoping that it is. What? Seriously, after the stream? Yes, you don't understand how many dumplings must be consumed. This is gonna I'm just gonna turn into Jabba the Hutt sitting on my fainting couch in the living room, just like tossing things in and barely chewing. Just barely chewing. It's going to be fabulous. I know I'm getting notifications too, but nothing's working. I've clicked it a couple times.
It's back.
Oh, good. Maybe it's back now. I don't know. Welcome to my triumphant return to Twitch because reasons. Turn it off.
Yep, I was able to load Work Nerds on
Just
their
remember,
list.
when all else fails, call the emergency number. It's really short and easy to remember. Repeat after me. 0118-999-8819-9119-7253. Much easier to remember. That's like
So
a really.
easy.
Thank you, Chandra.
Hello.
And that's a really deep cut IT crowd joke that most people will probably never get because you shouldn't watch that because Grand Landing Ham is a POS.
He literally got banned from Twitter.
Yeah.
I recently saw that.
Yeah. Grand Landing Ham turned
I
out.
had unfollowed him a while ago, but yeah, I was like, oh.
Can I just say, if you made Father Ted, you're no longer allowed in your life to have a high horse. You're just not. You made Father Ted. And the fact that he thinks he can start moralizing, screw you, you made Father Ted that has pedophile jokes in it. I'm sorry, you have no high ground. There's no moral high ground, no morals for you. No morals for you. Like, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, but that's not a thing that you are allowed. How many words? So far, I'm close to like 700. Yeah, I'm almost at 700 for my birthday, which is awesome. I'm very, very excited to actually be writing again. Speaking of which, oh, you're scaring me, Mama. You're scaring me. Oh, Chris is here. Hello. How are you doing? This is a friend of mine from the beloved convention Shore Leave out in Maryland that I talk about a lot. He does wonderful cosplay and usually keeps us safe as one of the security folk.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is so sad that we missed it this year because it did not happen. Hello, and thank you. Yes, we are going to do another one. I just saw that Chris showed up here and wanted to say hey before we went there. Yeah, Mama Word, okay? Yeah, I think I figured out how to get my story working again. So very happy there. So we're gonna make Glory happy. Glory wants a 25. We're gonna do a 25 because we didn't do a lot of right. Ooh, and there's an Abigail. Hello, Abigail.
Hey.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Glad I caught that before we went into this. All right. Make sure you're saving yourself because YouTube just went down. And who knows about the survival of the rest of Google. We are going to do this for 25 minutes. Yeah, Jules loves those. And I do too, but people get antsy because I like really long sprints. Like 25 is like a short sprint for me. But we are going to get started. Are you ready for this? Everybody ready? Okay. 5.
Ready for it.
I'll do. All one. Let's get some words. Beep 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 beep.
Beep beep beep.
Oh my. Okay, so like I really didn't get it done this time because well, talked to the hubby and then he decided to like shatter my brain because he has started making a very yummy shrimp paste for the shrimp toast. What needs to be made?
Wow.
He came in with the base to our food processor with a grater in it and going, look, it's what I cooking, and just started grating with the grater carrots into the food processor.
Why not just never mind?
Blood eye cooking.
And so we may have had a long philosophical debate about the proper use of power tools. Which he won because he's got a good reason for it. Because it'll actually grind up better into the paste if he grates it first into the food processor.
Texture reason.
It's a textural thing. But as a result of that, I really
yeah. It's a legitimate reason. It just breaks brains to see it because it's so counterintuitive.
It is extremely counterintuitive. It kind of broke my brain in so many ways. All right, so going back, let's see. Yeah, I missed Shore Leave this year on so many levels. I missed it so much. I'm glad that YouTube appears to be working, which I was hoping things would be better by SnowCon, by Farpoint, and then we could head out there for that in February, but I don't know if I will feel good at a large-scale event in February. You know, I think that's still going to be... Like, even if they are right, and by December they can start pushing out vaccine and whatnot, I don't know if con crud is a thing, and I don't want the con crud to be a plague.
Amen.
Abigail, thank you, my unholy weird one. It feels, honestly, this birthday feels weird for so many reasons. One, I think it's because it's a double digit. It's 4-4, you know, like it's a matchy one. And for some reason, those feel different to me.
Makes sense.
Like, I didn't freak out about being into my 30s until I hit 33. And then it was like, oh crap, I'm in my 30s. Like, I'm actually in my 30s. And I think this year's kind of doing the same thing to me. It's like, oh, it's real. Like
it's real now.
I'm like halfway through this decade. Yay. Yeah. Alrighty. So I think we are down here. I just saw that it put chat in random directions because it does that. Okay. My I don't know if you were talking to me or Jules, but my sci-fi is doing pretty well. I was hoping to actually get some more done in it, but I did order a bulk order of these Paper Aid notebooks, which I absolutely love. I use these for a lot of different things, and I like that they've got the little elastic to keep them closed.
Oh, I love those. Those are my kind of favorite kind.
I like the quality of the paper. I like the size of the logo in these. They've got really good quality. Like here. Yeah, that's no spoilers. So you can see you can actually get quite a bit written in here. Really well.
Nice.
I like these a lot. And if you buy them in bulk, you can actually buy them in bulk. So 10 of them is $49.
You got the lined version of the ones that I got the dot version of.
So they're $5, and I love these. So I accomplished that during this day. I remember to order because I was just like, I'm almost out of journals because I handwrite too much. Dang it, I need to type stuff up. Anyway,
Yeah.
what did the rest of y'all do?
Let's see. I got 344 words that time, so I improved my score from even last time.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Getting those words in.
Yep.
And I got distracted because the boyfriend came home, and so I talked to him for a bit and watched him make food and was like, do I want food?
Man,
Shut
so
it.
distracting. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all know, like, as soon as all that's done, well, I'm gone. There's some toast and a bunch of dumplings being prepared right now. So I'm so there. Hello,
Yeah.
Dara. How are you? And thank you.
I got 315 words this time. I'm still deep in the party. I hate every bit of it. All the small talk.
Oh.
They're having to do small talk. I feel just as bad as my protagonist about this.
I was afraid to ask because I'm just like, I don't want to be like triggery.
No, it's fine. Like, I'm totally okay with accountability. Like, yeah, I mean, it's like, it's going on, and they're talking. And
So, yeah, sorry, that's about how I feel right now. Hello, Mindy. Thank you. I know who this really is, but I'm not going to say things because people want their Twitch identities to be secret. So, hi. Yes, we're
I know who you are.
We're over on the Twitch, and I've already noticed that this chat's already gotten spammed. So,
Oh,
Yeah.
I took care of that
yay.
for you.
No, I'm just saying,
good,
like,
thank
that's
you.
how I know I'm streaming on Twitch, because it used to happen so much more on Twitch than on YouTube, which I find interesting because, like, it's a small stream on YouTube. It's like a virtually non-existent stream on Twitch.
mm-hmm.
How do you even know I'm there? Like, how do you even know I'm there? Because I really don't.
I got one of those messages on Twitch this morning. That's how I learned how to time out people.
Nice.
Deletes their post.
400.
Very nice.
One word,
Wow.
Sandra. That is amazing. That is awesome. All of I want to go back to there. So much.
I'm so sorry.
Well, I hope you get better soon. I hope you get better soon. All manner of like worried and such. Thank you, and I will definitely be lighting candles for you and your family, and hoping that you all get better soon. Because, oh my.
Wow.
And Mindy with the 411.
Very nice. Very nice.
And I meant to do the heart hands for you too. Have a good night. Alrighty. So, there's part of me that wants to do more sprints because there's like this delusion that I have that I'm like being productive and I'm getting things done, and I'm not at the part of the evening where my brain's going to completely shut down and make me be like, there are dumplings in the other room, there are dumplings in the other room, dumplings. All the yummy food, soon I get to eat the yummy food. So I tried not to be that child right now. So,
I mean,
It's your birthday.
already in the other room.
but like the problem is, they're literally like, he's making the paste. Like it's so far from being food.
Oh, okay.
It's so far from being food that I have to calm myself down, or I'm just going to drive myself crazy.
Oh, that's fair. Maybe like doing another sprint would help distract you from the dumpling focus.
Yeah, if nothing else, I have.
We could always play a game.
Oh no!
That's like better.
Because I was thinking the other day when Meadow was playing Among Us, I was like, I would be the worst streamer in the world for that game because, like, I don't know why, but like suddenly on like all my social medias, it would be like, it's me, I'm the killer, I'm just
the imposter.
Yeah, I would be screaming
the imposter
because I'm so bad at keeping secrets. Like I've never downloaded that game. I've never played it just because I know how bad I am at keeping secrets that I know that I would be like, just like outing myself. Like I lived in the closet for too long. No more closets. No more closets.
Caitlin tricked me. And Natalie. She murdered us.
That's just the sign of your future. But I have all of this work. What needs doing still? And it's not really work, but it's like work. Like I need to write an initiation ceremony. So for like real life. So that might be a thing that I do instead. Because that's the thing that what needs doing. So I don't know what I'm going to work on, but I'm just saying this is just like sitting over here, haunting me, staring at me, going, "Hey, Charlie, you have work to do. People ain't going to initiate themselves. Come on. Get them words right." So yeah, I didn't know. Hello, Stephanie. Yes. Yes.
Hello.
Hopefully it will be
just
back.
like not Among Us because that'd be weird. But I don't know. We still have yet to play Monster Prom together.
Yeah, I need to do that, please. That does look amazingly fun. Like just horrifically fun.
The queue just came out.
Okay. So sorry. Everything decided to stretch. Because you know how you do. I had that moment of like, my shoulder feels weird, and I moved it just right that it like started the cascade reaction of like, oh, that feels really good. Wait, I'm stretching. Why am I stretching? Oh wait, why is that stretching? No, I did not mean to be on the rack. Stop. My back has its moments where it's just like, I'm going to stretch everything. They're like, but why? All right. So, wow, it's only 8:17.
Yep.
It's daylight savings time. I hate it. I hate it so much because it gets dark so early that I'm just like, I'm thinking it's like 10 o'clock already. Like, I'm already like 2 hours off in my head, like from where I think we are in time. Like, then I look at the clock and I'm like, oh,
time. That fiend.
Time won't give me time. That might be what I do. I'll just put on some Culture Club and sing. Everybody needs some Boy George in their life, right?
Agreed.
Even though he had a sex dungeon. And we found out about it in the worst possible way. Somebody escaped from it.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. And that's how we found it.
Yeah, it's like 9:18 here.
Yeah, Central Time. You're back.
It's only 7:18 here.
Awesome.
Oh yeah. Is
Ooh.
your system working, Lizzie?
And thank you. And it's good that you're back, and I hope everything's working well and that your street doesn't stink.
Yeah.
Because as somebody who for a very long time lived in the shadow of a paper mill.
Oh God.
Where is my pen? Where'd it go?
I understand what it's like to go completely nose blind to horrific, horrible things that you don't really go nose blind to because every morning you smell it again because your brain tries to reset. Maybe it won't be there. You know it's going to be there. Stop making me.
It's gonna be there. That stench is so bad.
Oh. Alrighty. So are you thinking another 25?
Yeah, that works for me.
I see Glory doing the, you know what I want, bitch. You know.
Yeah,
You know what I want.
45 because then I can finally get, I still have to get her, the protagonist, to finally make eyes on the love interest. They have yet to make contact yet. Pretty Woman is not yet playing in this scene.
Well,
Can I just say that is This makes me excited to actually read your stuff because I like visually understand this. Like all of my
You know what I'm talking about.
went crazy. The street smells like demons. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
It's a real smell.
Incense is good. Candles are good. Cotton balls can be fitted up the nostrils just right to prevent an entree of terrible things. If that's something you would like to do or need to do.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I know what that smells like too.
It's like you're just describing like my whole life story here. Between the sewage of the streets and the paper mill and the chicken processing plant. It's like welcome to Mississippi.
Water got it. Ooh.
The closest I've come to that is a brewery. They smell pretty stinky too.
Yes, they
You
do.
can smell the hops from like pretty far away.
My dad's throat close up.
I'm just saying, one of the reasons I hate St. Louis more than any other big city I've ever been to is the smell of that town when you approach it. There are quite a few breweries, there are quite a few other things, and it smells like the taint of America. Like, I'm pretty sure, given that Florida is the front bits of the country, that Mississippi is the vast deference that comes through. St. Louis is the dead center of the taint of this country. It smells like sick and evil, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
Watch your face.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Not one little bit. Oh no, I get that. I get that, but
yeah.
I've been to so many major cities, and like I get it. New York smells like piss. It does. It really does.
It really does. It really does.
Not a joke. It's not a joke that they make because it's a funny. That's just the way New York smells. But I'll take it. Like I would rather a city smell like a urinal than whatever it is that St. Louis smells like. The only city that smells worse than it was when I lived in Oklahoma City as a kid. I've been there since. That whatever that smell was back then is gone now. So good for you, Oklahoma City. But when I was a kid in the 80s, there was a funk in the air that just would not die. It would not die. And trust me, my mother tried to kill it with everything.
Cool.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I am a consummate liar. Now we only have to go up there for like the food shows. I'm just like, why are you having it here? Because of course, then I realized, of course you're having it here because we're going to have to go through the smells of the city. And then we get there and we go into the air-conditioned rooms where everything is perfumed just lovely. And we're like, oh, yes, all of this. Yes, give me all of it. We're buying it for the restaurant. Yeah. Yep.
At the projected rate in which I'm going, I should finish my nano goal by October 18th of 2021.
Hey,
I also haven't been
time
writing.
for next year's nano.
I mean, in fairness, I'm going at a really slow rate, but right now all I'm doing is writing the pivotal scenes. There's like 25 pivotal scenes. And that's all. I'm like, I will worry about transitions later. I will worry about minor scenes later. Let me just get this stuff out.
I'm just not doing it this year. All right, let's get started. 25 minutes on the clock. Make sure you're saving your work. If you're not hydrating, do so. Be better than me. Make sure that if you haven't gotten up and moved around for a while, maybe do that. It's good for you. We are getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
Session.
Beepity beep, beepity beep, beepity beep, beepity beep. Beepity beep.
Beepity beep.
So I was journaling with multiple colors and copying some things into the journal what needed to be copied in there and completely lost track of the time there at the end. But let's say I have a lot of deep thoughts that are going through my head and a lot of things that need doing that I am starting to see more clearly, because that's kind of what I'm all about right now. Because I have stuff that I want to get done for the OSC, and I don't like that it's one of those things, like, I feel for Kat at certain points in my life when you get, like, here are instructions of things that we might want to do, and it's like, vaguest of vagaries. Now make that happen. Okay. I can... This must be what college feels like.
I didn't have the headphones in, so I had no idea until I looked at the time.
Oh yeah, I was in the middle of typing when I suddenly heard Charlie, and I'm like, oh.
I'm just loving this because it's like, here's a lofty idea and concept. I don't know. Maybe we should figure out a way to make that more accessible to people. Like, yes, that's why I'm here, to find out how you think that should be done. I don't know, however you like. Like, no. Like, I love me the, like, whole, like, excuse that we're rejecting hierarchy and patriarchy and we're not going to be forcing our ideas on others. I love that. I love it. All about that. But, you know, guidelines are helpful. Like,
yes. Nice. Boundaries are nice.
So, you know, I have ideas. I'm moving forward with them because I think that, honestly, I think the major hiccup in all of my work is, like, this is chewing up all of my RAM, because it's been just kind of sitting back there for about a month now, and it's just chewing up more and more and more of the RAM, and it's like, I just need to figure it out, get it done, and then stuff. So how did everybody else do?
I got 329 words that time, a little less than the time before, but still up there. So,
yeah.
Forward.
Oh, nice.
Very nice. Right?
Loving it.
I did some health related stuff, and then I got 169 words left, and now I know why the protagonist is talking to the person she's talking to at the party, because I'm like, oh, while I'm writing, I'm like, oh, wait, this actually is moving the story forward. Oh, I'm so smart.
I didn't invite him, but he showed up and danced with everyone the same. By the way, if you've never heard the song Death Danced at My Party, you should definitely look it up. It's beautiful. There are two versions of it. There's Death Danced at My Party and Death Came to My Party. They're both by Kathy Marr. One is a song that is a musical retelling of Meet Joe Black, which is beautiful. And you're throwing a party and the Grim Reaper shows up and decides to wait for the party to be over before taking you away. Beautiful song. The second version is based off of the Monty Python Brits try to do a Thanksgiving skit where they decide to buy day-old oysters because they're on sale to make their stuffing for the bird, and Death Danced at My Party. Which is really funny. So there are two versions of the exact same song. One will make you laugh, one might make you cry. Pick your poison. Very good songs. I like both of them. Anyway, sorry. I don't get to talk about Kathy Marr enough. And for some reason, Glory's party is making like every time Glory talks about this party, I just hear Kathy in the back of my head. Death dance to my party.
Maybe we should have a death. It's young. The story's young. We can do that.
I messaged my dad to let him know that my stepdad's picking me up on Friday, so I can be up there for my celebration of life on Saturday.
Nice.
You have figured that out. Because
I just got to figure out how I'm getting back here on Sunday.
Makes sense.
It's hard to summon dragons at a moment's notice. So that would be a great way to go back to college on Dragon Wing. You show up again. Professor, you didn't give me the things I needed. Drakkar. It would be wonderful.
You never replied to my emails.
Drakkar. Hello, Heather. Thank you. And hello. I always feel weird when there's like Cat or anybody who's on screen in the chat because I'm like, do I read them out loud? They know what they said. Does everybody know what they said? What am I supposed to do with it? Like, I'm not trying to discourage you from doing it. It's just I feel awkward because I wasn't in the chat, so I'm like, oh, it's all new to me, but like everybody else has probably already like read it and dealt with it, and they're like, oh, Charlie, you're so fascinating.
Wow.
Oh.
In the last 30 minutes.
I cannot type that fast in 30 minutes.
That's just.
Are you trying out voice to text? Because those sound like voice to text numbers, or your fingers are nubs. Like,
Yeah.
what is it? My
mother can type 120 words a minute, so that doesn't seem unusual to me. Like because Mom actually could type 120 words a minute, and here I am plodding along at 25 words a minute most of the time.
See, I can type fast, but I think slowly.
That's my problem.
Like my brain hiccups. Like I will sit there and I will feel like I was sitting there, like in what was the name of Bruce Almighty, replying to emails. Just and I get to the end and I'm like 150 words. How is that possible? That was 15 minutes. It's like 10 words a minute. Like how? But in my mind, I'm just sitting there furiously typing all the way, and I don't know what that was, but everybody traded places. What was
that the hubby?
Oh,
yeah,
the hubby went away. Or something.
Is the hubby back? Is that the hubby?
He traded places.
Or is that a stranger among us?
Who was among us?
Oh, wait a minute. One moment. I have to shout. I'm going to mute my microphone.
Yo, honey.
I may have to text. I'm going to take him off. I'm just going to do that for a minute. Wait, I hear sounds of life. Muting the camera does not keep you from hearing me scream into the other room.
Funny about muting the camera. I feel like there's a metaphor there. I'm just not picking it up. I will say this for my typing. Like my brain goes so fast, but my short little potato fingers just type at best 25 words a minute at top rates. That's just the slowest cheetah. And it's just by the time my fingers catch up, I've already forgotten the next sentence.
Yes.
I have a solution. I know what happened. He's busy making dumplings of various kinds in there and hadn't touched the screen for a while, and it slept.
Oh.
And so it's technically still connected, but it's not connected.
Gotcha.
And so StreamYard had a moment of, I don't know what to do with you. You go over there. Which I didn't know StreamYard would do that, but apparently StreamYard does that.
We're all learning new things today.
I'm going to put that back.
Now you can
Are you back?
I was unmuted.
I can hear him.
The screen didn't sleep.
Okay, so it didn't sleep. I don't know what happened.
It's low battery.
Oh, that might be what it is.
I probably need to just.
It's just being a bee.
I thought you had it plugged in.
It is. It's eating that much battery plugged in. It's not keeping up.
Wow.
I'm down to 12% and dropping.
Alrighty. Well, you're cooking, and the kitchen's right by the office, so you can pop in here and talk. Alrighty.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, because when
That's
people
even
stream
weirder.
from their phones, sometimes they will have their phone plugged in and their phone will die.
That's just weird.
It just takes so much power, processing power, that the charger just can't keep up with it.
Wow.
And it just overheats your phone or your tablet.
Well, at least we know what happened. Because that was just all kinds of weirdness.
Meadow should be starting right now.
Oh, are you? Yeah.
Oh, yes, it is.
That last batch of shrimp toast is what we like to call well done.
Oh, no. I don't know what just happened, but he just came up to the window in the office door and said, that last batch of shrimp toast is what we like to call well done.
Uh-oh.
So, ooh,
I was about to say, does the stream end when the shrimp toast is done?
I'm just saying, at some point, I'm going to hear dumplings are done, and I'm just going to be like, sorry, y'all,
Bye,
bye.
y'all.
I will be happy if there's not a shaped cloud sitting here, and I forget to turn the stream off. This may turn into a Looney Tunes episode at some point. I'm just saying, because I'm very excited. It's been a long time, and I'm very excited. Anyway, 488 words. That is awesome.
Excellent.
Nice.
And see, because I've been studying Japanese, and I see the double I, that makes me wonder if I'm supposed to say hiro, because they have the character that's hold the letter longer instead of hero.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It might not even have anything to do with Japanese, but I see it and I think it, and that's where my brain is.
I dropped the link for Meadow's stream in the chat in case anybody would like to go there.
Andrew got 284 words. Got a little distracted this time. That's awesome. What are you doing? Oh, more? Oh, there's even more. Sorry. You just pulled more pot stickers out of the thing, and some pot stickers out of the thing, and more dumplings. So, dumpling palooza.
The I is elongated. You are correct.
Yay. There's elongated vowels, but I'm trying to learn. You're still here for a while you wait for the stream to start. That is awesome. I hope you get lots of people because you're doing a giveaway. That would be really cool. Actually, I will probably, let's see. Once we get proof that your stream is up and I get through the chat, I'll just tell people to go over there because you are doing the giveaway. And you're going to be a much more reliable stream because, like I said, I will be running into the yum-yums in the not-too-distant future.
It is also Meadow's 1-year anniversary of being on AuthorTube.
Yep.
Ooh. Congratulations.
Which is why there is a giveaway.
And the giveaway
Very nice.
is going to be the craft book of your choice. So,
Too bad I don't know of any other
And
craft
she
books I want. I
is
bought them
live
all.
now.
I can think of 1,000 craft books. That's one of the things that I thought about. If I start doing how-to videos of just putting a wall of different craft book covers behind me back here on the bookshelf. I have all of them. I've read all of them and have for a very long time. I have craft books that aren't even in print anymore. Because a friend of mine loves me, they were at a used bookstore and they found a How to Write a Novel book written in 1923.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow.
And it
awesome.
was an interesting book to read. It was a very interesting book to read.
I have a history book from the late 1800s. Or not 19? They confuse me because one of the thingies is before and one of...
Yes.
18th century is before, so that would be 1700s, and then 19th century is
I think it said 1880s or something is when the textbook is from.
Gotcha.
That would be in 19th century.
Yeah.
Okay.
Heather got some notes down for her podcast and got a bit distracted. I'm noticing a trend here for a lot of people and got a bit distracted, but you have notes on 3x5 cards. This is what I do for podcasting for anybody who wants to do podcasts. I create a track in what I'm recording in for each topic I want to discuss and put the name of the topic as the name of the track. So I basically have my outline in front of me, and as I move from topic to topic, I actually stop the recording and then start the recording again on the new track so that it's all clearly laid out going through, which is important because if you listen to the podcast now on Spotify or through the Anchor app, the actual name of each segment will appear on the top of the screen so you can see which segment you're in. So
clever.
That's just a little trick if you don't want to learn how to chapter files, which is a pain in the butt, or you buy a really expensive program that lets you do it because the free ones don't always work.
Well, I pay for an expensive program.
So
I should use it.
Dude is talking with a woman who kidnapped his fiance to sell him to another country, and I'm having fun with these drums. It sounds amazing. I'm kind of here for it.
Let's do it.
Bonnie. Hello, Bonnie.
Hello.
One day.
One day. I'm telling you, we're going to end up buying a van. I'm telling you.
Yep.
We've actually been talking about, like, our car is really comfortable because we've got a RAV4, so it's really comfortable. Like, could we just sleep in there? Like, it's got a big back end on it anyway. Like, could we just slide a mattress in it and use it? Like, trust me, we've been talking about all the traveling.
I know somebody who owned a RAV4, and that's exactly what they did in the back. Was they just put bad back there?
We're definitely like I see. We both have that like wanderlust. Like we like to go places. We don't like meeting people. Like, like I'm there for the people. Like no, we're there for either the sights or to see a place or to meet with people we know. But like the strangers thing, we don't like.
No.
And now even more than ever. Like, no.
Something.
I'm so excited. Not much longer because I think I'm going to call it since Meadow just got started because I forgot about Meadow Stream because I'm all about myself today because I very rarely allow myself to be that way.
It's your birthday.
Birthday.
It has been, actually. I've gotten clarity on a story. I got to have a lot of fun with Cat Jason Meadow. Like, that was so relaxing. It was so much fun. Like, I don't think that these people realize exactly how much I look forward to it every week. It's so much fun. Ooh, making biscuits in the morning to offset all. Yeah, I know. I want comfort food too. But see, my comfort food is very much in the Asian food aisle. Like I grew up with so much. Like all of my friends growing up were either from China, Korea, India, or Iran, and so I got so enculturated with their food that like when I would have a bad day, like there was this like kimchi broth soup thing that my friend's mom used to send over to the house when I'm having a bad day. And so when I'm feeling bad, that's what I want. It's like this soup that you then put the kimchi in, and it's so good because like those are my happy memories from childhood. Don't get me wrong, I like a lot of Southern and hill folk trash food too, but like my main go-to is like, what do you want? It's like, can I just like have the next 18 hours and make a pho? Like, is that okay with you if I just spend the next 18 hours making pho? Like, can I do that? Is that all right? places. Those are my happy places. I'm not sure what's going on lately. You know what that you're writing a stream of consciousness world building because that's how your brain goes. But you've been getting ridiculous numbers lately. Well, they're fun, and I love it when they do it. That's true. Phones do stop charging when the batteries get too hot. Thank you. I will bring that into the other room because that's a good thing to just bear in mind because I forgot about that. Yeah. Yay. And I was right about that. And we got a thank you. And let's see. Ooh, yes. Pot stickers are so much fun. And if you've never made your own dumplings, I actually would recommend starting with a bao, a nice pork bao or any kind of bao. They are, I think, of the types of dumplings, they're the easiest ones to do because the wrapper is essentially a bread-like dough, and you don't have to get it super thin. So you don't have to worry about poking holes in it when you're starting to learn how to wrap and twist and get it. So I found bao a lot easier to do, and they're really super yummy. And you can freeze them and then get them out of the freezer and put them in your steamer and bring them back to life, so that you can make a bunch of them and have them later, which is also very, very wonderful. But pot stickers I love to make, especially like straight from scratch, but the wrappers can be fiddly.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's this?
This is a test run of the duck one.
Oh, good.
Well done one.
Wow, it was a little dark. Shrimp toast!
I'd still eat it.
Shrimp toast.
I'd still eat it too.
It's still like super hot. Like, oh my goodness. Like that's
You're
burning.
gonna burn your mouth.
That's gonna sit over there, so I don't burn myself. I'm so excited. And I think you noticed. I think I said it earlier. He got Texas toast for the shrimp toast, so it's like really collecting. Woo! Yum 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 yum. It's really easy to do the show that way. Yes, because Ada is now coming. Which the thing that upsets me is because of the way these have all been tracking, they're just because we're right on the pressure launch edges. So it's just either pulling down the cold air so it gets really frigid here, or it's freezing it in place and it's getting really humid.
Oh,
like we get the humid bands, like we're just far enough inland, like we're not getting the storms, but we're getting like all of the humidity being pulled up by the storms from the Gulf, and so it's either nightmare humid or really cold because we're right on the border there.
All we're getting is humidity. It's just crazy humidity.
I don't do humidity. Humidity is like no.
Yeah, humidity and I are not friends.
I'll give you a hint. In the house, it's 52% humidity.
Ooh.
And there is no humidifier on. This is just natural.
Oh my
God.
Yeah, it's so humid here. Like when I say I live in a swamp, we have to run a dehumidifier in the bathroom, or everything will molt.
Oh.
Because once you take a shower, the air is so humid in there that like by that evening there will be mold all over the walls.
Oh gosh.
Because we live in a swamp. we definitely live in a swamp. It is not your friend. Alrighty. Well, thank you so much for coming out, y'all. There is the link to Meadows. Why do I keep saying Meadows stream. If you want to go over there and get some work done, plus if you participate, there is a giveaway, so you can continue getting your work done over there. I am so grateful that everybody showed up. Like this, I've said this quite a few times, but I get to be all schmaltzy today because this is my birthday. Y'all are the best thing that I have done this year is getting to know you all and getting to meet you all. Aww. And actually starting this channel, which is something that I never thought I would do. It's something I never thought I would enjoy, but it has brought so just like you guys have brought so much joy and light into my life. You have no idea what it means to me. And, I'm going to try not to get misty-eyed, which is what's actually trying to happen right now. Yeah. Anywho, thank you so much for being here. Does anybody have an outro that they would like to give? Anyone? Going on.
Tom's best of episode 2 of Getting Excited About Movies will release Friday morning at, I don't know, 9 or 10 a.m. Eastern. I don't know. I have no idea the time. I don't know how he set up the time. At some point. Because, yes, he got it to work, so he's got episode 2 that will go up. It's already ready, actually. It's just sitting there. And, I am very proud of him. And then on Monday at 4 p.m., we'll be doing the Disney Dark Ages. So much to watch. I put in the description for that episode all the movies that we may be talking about. If anybody wants to, get an idea of what to watch this week, they're like, hey.
And to anybody watching this on Twitch, I am going to try doing both again. So we'll see. But especially after tonight, it was nice having to back up.
Also, I'd like to say, Charlie, I feel exactly the same way as well about you and everyone else here about I never thought I would be on a broadcast of any nature, but I'm really grateful. 2020 has been a rolling trash fire, but this has been a serious silver lining for me. Where I live, there's no writer support group that I have tried out. There are actually 2. I have tried them both out. Hard pass. So this has been a very pleasant surprise, and now I feel very conflicted about 2020 is what I'm saying, but good conflicted.
I feel the same way.
Yeah. First of all, on point. Very happy.
And second off, on point. Very happy. I get it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. I had to go there.
Thank you so much. Megan, do you have anything you want to add?
I might actually be doing a pop-up stream on Saturday.
Ooh.
I haven't quite decided yet. I'm thinking around 1 or 2 o'clock my time, which is Mountain Standard Time or Mountain Time. So probably around that time I'll be doing a pop-up stream.
And Miss Catus Leonidas.
Do you give me a different one every time?
Yes, because I'm trying to find one that I like.
Do I have any announcements?
She streams on her Twitch channel.
Oh yeah, stream on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/CatLeoWriting. You can also find me on social media at CatLeoWriting. It's with a K, by the way. It's like this.
Alrighty. Thank you all so much for being here. It really does mean the world to me. I may be trying something slightly new with the Friday stream. We shall see if I can get my act together to actually do it. If it works, I think we might be able to get a lot done. I'm really, really excited to give it a try. Same, Jules, same. Jules really helped me feel welcome here. Jules and Abigail and Cachet and so many people who helped me feel comfortable on this platform. Y'all are wonderful. So hopefully I will have the thingy up for that soon. I've been playing around with my thumbnails and I haven't quite found a style that I like for them, but you can see they're changing. I'm evolving, hopefully into something good. But anyway, remember, as we end all of these things, the world is a giant, giant burning heap of mess and destruction, and it doesn't matter what happens in the next couple months or the next couple years. We are going to be fighting a lot of this for the long haul. Black lives matter. Be out there, be loud, be proud. Black trans lives matter. They are killed at a rate that is unconscionable in this country. And trans identities are valid. Don't let anybody tell you that you are not real, that you don't count. Be yourself, be loud, be proud, and always, always stand up for yourself. And if it's not safe, run. Because that is not the coward's way out. That's the survivor's way out. And that's
Amen.
To the end. All right. So until next time, may you have the courage to ride your dreams into reality. And, don't forget. Bye.